And of course, as usual, we also got to start off with a ship from the amazing RPGNerdos. And so the first ship of the day is, wow, a very interesting one. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, RPG put some work into this one. Those visuals look great. This is the Jungle Cruiser from RPGNerdos. This is really slick looking RPG. Wow, I love this art. Is this your own original art? This looks like your art, and it looks really stinking cool. You might not be available by your ship, so can you play the pilot on your own ship now? Sure, that's fine, Gilboard. That's fine. If you want me to play your ship third, I could do that too if you think you'll be back. But yeah, I always play an RPGNerdos ship first, so. It's a hot tube. Oh wait, is that you saying we need to celebrate this streak with the hot tub? Okay, well. Alright, this is called the Jungle Cruiser. The name is the Alwaria. I don't know what that means. Wow, you even did indoor custom images with vines and needles and wow, this is crazy looking RPG. You might be back third, you don't know. Okay. The day Rand completed the streak was the most important day of your life. For Rand, it was a Tuesday. That's right. Thank you, Lobso, for the 12 months. It's a year. Oh, Year of Savage. Appreciate that. Say last week's runs on YouTube. Holy. Oh, you just watch them? Okay. Well, let's see what this ship is. The Living Cruiser from RPGNerdos. This is one of the prettiest ships you've ever created, I think, RPGNerdos. This looks really good. This ship could be for 2 runs. Okay. What do we have here? This vessel, this living cruiser, is entirely a result of its living core, a goddess of nature and life. She constantly supplies the ship and its inhabitants with her vital forces. Living core, goddesses might transform some of the ship into a true jungle. Vitalan Spring regains 1 hull every 30 seconds. Ship actively tries to deal with breaches and fires. Macalotl's Coin. Allows you to choose a boarding variant of the ship, which instantly installs a 4-person teleporter and swaps one of your security officers to Mantis, but removes hardened thickets. Recommended for a 2nd run. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's... the weapons are a little funky here. I probably want to do not the boarding for the 1st run. And maybe next week I'll do a 2nd run on this RPG to try the boarding version of it. Curse of the Bramble. This powerful tome summons a parasite that quickly grows upon impact, filling the room struck with thorny vines. Crew that remains within the room slowed by 75% except Mantis, loses 3 HP a second, except security officers, and has their repair speed reduced by 25%. Allies take less damage. 2 power, 2 damage, shield piercing of 2, 10 accuracy modifier. Interesting. So this basically fills the room with thorny vines that damages and slows enemies. That's freaking cool. This is a Plantera inspired ship. I don't know. What's the inspiration, RPG? Do you have an inspiration? What's up, Empowers? You're gonna hang out during your lunch break. Nice. Glad to have you, my friend. Well, you got to see this crazy creation of a ship from RPGNerdos. What's this weapon? Hardened Thickets. This weapon grows a special flower from the deepest jungles with extremely sharp petals. Once it blossoms, it can be launched at the enemy ship to deal up to 4 damage or take down up to 4 shields. A small radius and plus 10% accuracy. 1 power, 5 shots. It looks like it's kind of a flak type weapon. Kind of a accuracy minor. Wait, accuracy modifier minus 100. I don't know what that means. Small radius. RPG, can you explain what it means when it says plus 10% accuracy, but then it has a minus 100 accuracy modifier? What does that mean? The ship was sort of inspired by Terraria in general. You wanted a jungle-themed ship. Okay, how was my weekend? Pretty good. I was able to take some time and be lazy. Played far too many hours of WoW Ascension. Final weapon, the Woodland Bomb. This weapon harnesses toxic tropical waters, combines them with rage-inducing pheromones, inflicting 15-second Floral Fury upon everyone struck. Floral Fury. 3% more damage to crew and systems. Temporarily lose ability to mana repair. Enemies take damage over time. Allies heal. Drones are immune. There's some interesting boarding support on this ship, so I wonder if I'm okay not doing boarding this first time. Minus 100 accuracy modifiers for the projectile since it's meant to pass over the enemy ship. Okay. You never hung out on viewership day in Powers? Yeah, no, I don't think so. A lot of people only come for the vanilla FTL, so there's some crazy stuff we get to mess around with on viewership day. Jungle biome inspired ship, pretty much. All right, well, let's see how this works. Do we have Gibbs for the rebellion? The best type of invisibility Gibbs. All right. We have 2 different computers. Assuming one of these is to upgrade the jungle stuff going on here. All right. Weapon cooldowns. And then I'm going to not go boarding style this first time. Help me remember RPG. I need to replay this and play boarding style next time. All right. So you go there, you go there, you go beyond weapons. Wow, even our own crew are slowed. Walking through the jungle. If I'm not mistaken, I think it said... Mantis are not slowed by vines, which is pretty interesting. Alright, which weapons do I want to use here? I think this one... Well, we have a bomb. Let's not use a missile. We're going to have to try all these weapons out. Let's start with the brambles and the thickets to start, I guess. Gunship is best for the first run, in your opinion? Okay, okay. Let me see what the different computers do. F4P. I don't think there's anything I can do with this guy special for this ship currently. The Talon Springs. So that is a free heal every 30 seconds, I think is what that's doing. Terraria is kind of like FTL, great base game with huge mod community. Mantis move normal, but still take damage. Security offers are slow, but don't take damage. Okay, okay. All right, let's see what these weapons can do here. This is the flak-like one. Mr. Shogi, tier 2 sub, 83 months, sir. You are an all-star. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, fuck you, game. God damn it.
What does this do? Okay, it does damage over time. Okay. That doesn't use missiles. Okay. A free Engie is pretty darn tempting, to be honest. No. Okay. Can these guys repair? I think they can. You gotta get really slow through their own ships. Kind of crazy. Right, how long does that damage over time last? Does this actually kill him or no? Damn. I finish him with a bomb. Does this do hull damage? It does not. Okay. See if we can finish him with a bomb. Damage over time. These are some cool weapons. Hey! Why take a free Engie when you can get a free Engie for free? You be on shield, sir. Most of your viewers are on streak run days? Yes, most of my viewers are definitely on streak run days. How does that make me feel as a streamer? You're kind of torn between trying other games, continue to only play FTL because how you imagine it would affect your numbers. If you're trying to be a successful streamer who makes a lot of money, play what people watch. If you're just streaming for fun, play what you enjoy. That's my opinion on the thing. I'm trying to be successful and have fun, so that's why I do a bit of both. But I also stream 5 days a week, so... Terraria's good. You played extensively 8 years ago and you wanted to collect every gun. Now there's a ton more stuff. Step 1 is to get a grappling hook. Step 2, get fall damage protection. Rest up to you. I did play a little bit yesterday, Shogi. Steven got on a little bit, so I played a little bit. Maybe a couple hours. But when I saw you weren't on, I didn't do too much. I didn't want to get too far ahead. I did create an alt that I played for a little bit. You said don't do that, but I also didn't want to get super far ahead of you, so I played some yesterday. Not a ton. What is Ascension WoW? It is a private server of WoW with some really crazy stuff going on. It's a crazy thing. It's a very crazy thing. Just do a Google search, you can see what it is. It's called Classless WoW. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill a bunch of NGs here. It's like playing World of Warcraft where you can choose any skill from any class, and it makes for some really crazy, ridiculous things that go on. And I've been enjoying it a lot lately. It's my off-stream fun game lately. The waters in the rooms aren't just for show. Oh, okay. That's water? I wasn't sure what it was. Okay, I guess it looks like a river. It's supposed to look like river with river stones. I don't know what it is because I don't think there's a description of what it does anywhere RPG unless I missed it. At first I didn't like this ship, but it's starting to grow on me, Kappa. Well done, well done. It's hard once you get known as a player of a game to take viewers to other games. Similarly, you will most certainly get lost of a simple variety streamers. It's hard earning out there. Yes, if you're trying to be a successful streamer, and by successful I mean make a living doing it. First of all, don't try it. Second of all, if you are going to try it, I don't really know. It's hard to say what the true secret of... Be famous already. That's the real choice. Just be famous. If you actually want to make it as a streamer, you kind of have to have an already established viewer base. Otherwise, it's going to do what it took for me and take 6 or 7 years. So, you know. I normally don't recommend people to go into streaming if they want to be successful and make a lot of money. I recommend doing it as a fun side gig. Billy and Carrie downloaded Ascension as well. They're going to check it out. Oh, nice. We might actually have a good group going. That'll be awesome. The waters are healing springs. Oh, okay. I'll give that a try after this fight. It's a beam master, so I can definitely crew this kill. Crew kill this guy. You got to 45 playing Battlegrounds only. You didn't do any STV crests, so we can get them together. Okay, yeah, I got to 46, I think, last night. Off stream. Everything is off stream. Kind of wish I had mind control to really do more here. Does this use missiles? No. Thank you for the gifted sub, Mr. Shogi. Appreciate that. You're not worried about getting to that level of earnings. You do want to continue growing your community. You haven't got burned out of FTL yet, so you're okay with the current FTL setup. I would recommend if you are trying to grow a community, then yes, stick with one game. Swapping games a lot, you're gonna have. In my experience, I like the shield, by the way. There's just a kind of a glow to the shield. In my experience, streaming. If you want to grow your stream, you play one game. Now, I have a hard time doing that because I get bored. But if that's really what you want to do is just grow a community on your stream, play one game. Because people who watch you are going to like watching you for that one game, usually, and not for 20 different games. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I want to get shield up, weapon, power upgrade. That about streaming for fun, you would never be consistent enough. Yeah. Here's kind of the rules for being a new streamer. Be consistent and be engaging. Those are the two things. Come up with a schedule, always stream at the same times, and then actually interact. Because otherwise, why are you streaming? You can have your own ideas and do your own stuff, but if you're actually trying to grow a community, those are the two things I think are most important. Consistency and being engaging. I do have Clone Bay. Nice. Alright, free healing. Let's test out the river runs through it. So we take a little damage when we go into the water. Alright, so people asked before, how OP do you think it'd be if you had a Clone Bay and Heal Bay? Well, this ship does it, and it's freaking OP as hell. That's really OP. Let's get an RPGNerdos over here. Although if I'm not an RPGNerdos. Silly device. If I do this... Oh, you take damage as you run through, don't you? Yes. Well, you're not healing in this room. Does this river not heal, or am I confused about something? Okay, well, be on doors, I guess. A little confused where I have this healed and this didn't. The shield is a unique drop-like shape. It's not that easy to see, though. Oh, is that what this green thing is behind it? But then it's also got a circle thing going on? Okay. Contasul, 64 months of Tier 2. Holy crap, the support lately has been insane. Thank you so much, Contasul. Appreciate that. I'm gonna get one more engine because that's the backup battery. To make it a new streamer these days, you probably need to specialize in a popular game. like somebody did with RimWorld. Trying to say if you're a new variety streamer, you certainly get lost in the noise. Yes, absolutely true. Cool, you've got this level of recognition for viewership just off of grinding streaming pretty much. You think that speaks to your charisma and dedication? Thank you, Empowers. People nowadays say you need multiple avenues of attracting viewers, editing videos. I don't know if I'm a good example. I'm just an example of somebody who's really stubborn and has been doing it for a long time. But I would agree that having multiple venues or multiple are you taking constant damage? You are. Okay, so I can't have you hang out there. And you're not healing in here. That having multiple, what's the word? Platforms, maybe? Mine being YouTube and Twitch is probably ideal and almost maybe required in the current year. Might be a small error in code, or you're being forgetful. Have to fix that. Yeah, I don't think I'm healing in this room. I don't think I am. I think I'm healing in the other rooms. Let's test it. Since we are also a tester as well as being somebody who shows off new things. Yeah, it looks like every room works except for engines. Let me make sure that I'm correct about that. Which seems kind of important because it's stuck between rooms with vines. Yeah. Looks like your engine room is not healing correctly, so I guess I'm not going to be manning doors here. The Mavs going to drag the series out for another game tonight? I hope so. I hope so. How are you healing somewhere else? Is there a river here? Okay, strangely, the NG's not taking damage in the backup battery room, which I think it's supposed to, and it's not healing in this room. There's a little funkiness going on with some of these rooms here. Yeah, sure. Powers, I like talking about this stuff, although I'm not sure how interested other people are about talking about, you know, the behind scenes of streaming, but I find this stuff interesting to talk about it because it's like talking about your job to people. The vines are why this ship's gunship starts with security officers. Ah, because they're immune to the vines. Makes sense. Okay. Alright, what do I want to upgrade? I kind of want to... I don't think these weapons are great for ship killing, are they? Okay, I guess these two weapons are not too bad. I probably want to get weapons. Or, of course, hacking as usual. A healing clone bay. Kinda, yeah. Is a healing thing called a river runs through it like the book? Well, that was just the joke I made. It's a river because this is a jungle ship. And I don't know what's going on with... What's this animation? Is that the weapon? Oh, this is the weapon charging. It's like vines condensing. That's cool. I saw that at first. I didn't know what that was. That's really cool. Wow, so that's like jungle vines wrapping up until it's got a projectile. Wow. Wow, really cool ship. Your art is just getting better and better, RPG. I think I get this in 5 and then this in 6 and then have a nebula dive. Let's do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. Field going through battery, which is the wrong way around. Oh, is that what happened? I'll have to check that in a second. Alright, this guy can actually do damage to us. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Fred. Holy crap, the random support today to start is insane. Thank you, everybody, for just random subs. Randomness is my favorite. Already a level 2 hype train. Must be an error. You'll have to get that fixed. That's no problem. Helps to connect with the community for streaming. I mean, in my opinion, if you're streaming but not interacting, then you're doing it wrong. But there are some people who just don't enjoy that part of it. So they have some other thing be their shtick. I will say I'm good at interacting during the stream. I'm terrible at interacting off stream. So that's my issue. So am I healing in this room? Yes. Okay, so there's something going on where this room that's supposed to damage is actually healing, and this room that's supposed to heal does nothing. So there you go. There's some results for your bug fixing RPG. No team has ever won being down 0-3. First time for everything. I hope the Dallas Mavs can do it. Mandor's security officer can be OMD for the time being. Yeah, I might do that. Do I want to do that? I'll put my NG somewhere else. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. He's had a weird idea for a ship. A player ship that attaches the opponent's ship and eats them. Okay. I don't know how you'd make that work, but alright. You're liking this Ascension thing? You know what you're going to be playing soon? Nice, Kent's done. Wow, we might actually have a big group if Shogi's got some more people. Shogi, my brother, Steven, when he played, I don't know if he's going to get into it, because he said, wow, when there's so many choices like this, it feels like you have no choice, which is a weird thing to say, but I kind of understand it. So I don't know if he's actually going to get into it or not, but it sounds like we might have a lot of people who might actually want to join us to play, which is pretty cool. Okay, weapons. I want this heavy laser. It's called a medium laser 1 in this mod. There's some other thing called a heavy laser, I think. This is the stats of a normal heavy laser 1. So let's get that. Nice weapon upgrade. We're going full-on gunship here. Okay, so this is the weapon that's like a flak, or the thickets is like a flak? The thickets is like a flak. This pierces 2 shields, does 2 damage. What is this thing called? Curse of the Bramble. Okay, so that puts vines in the room. Okay. Does Ascension require a paid sub? No, it's a private server, which is honestly probably not allowed. I don't think Blizzard endorses or allows those, but they've existed for years and years. Wow, that guy got 2 shot. So, it's an illegal thing, but, you know, there are lots of illegal things people do. But it's not paid, and it's not like a money-making thing, so. WoW Ascension. It's World of Warcraft, Pie Boy, so you probably don't care. I don't think you've ever gotten into WoW. Alright, let's get power. So I'm gonna have my shields up. I'm getting ready for a dive. Watch a bunch of small streamers, like 1 or 2 viewers small, and you have a large amount of experience on what you hate and what you're looking for from a streamer. What you like and hate is not gospel. It's the problem with starting streaming. There's no just do this and it is the way, correct method. Yeah. I mean, streaming is... It's one of those things where you know it when you see it, right? Like, there are streamers that I like that if I met them in real life, I probably wouldn't be able to stand that person. But I enjoy their content because they're doing something that I either find value in or am interested in what they're covering or want to learn from. So basically the answer to what should you do if you want to be a successful streamer is find what you enjoy, find your niche, and fill it. I don't know why FTL has become my niche. It's just become what I've become popular for, probably because there's a lot of people out there who also get salty at the game, so they empathize with the challenge, and I've gotten pretty good at it, so that's probably why. Alright, so we're going to a Nebula dive. Do you want to do any upgrades? Not really. Not really. It's a Nebula dive. Will hopefully be fine. Sounds cool still. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. The Ascension WoW is a lot of fun. There's too many choices. It can cause brain meltdown. Yeah, what I said is too many choices can make for chaos, which is what I could see some people finding WoW Ascension to be. Oh my gosh, chat is moving today. Okay, this fight is now safe. There's a lot of Final Fantasy XI private servers. As long as it stays fully free, companies generally don't shut them down. Yeah. Well, the reason I'm not worried about this server being shut down because apparently it's been around for like 4 years. So you'd stream, but you have a job, and that's more reliable. Yes, it is. Just be Co Carnage. It's easy. Yeah. Man, how long has Co Carnage been around? He's probably, I mean, he's one of the OG streamers, right? You're going to start streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays just to get into it. Nice, nice. When I say be involved in the community, I mean get involved in the general community around the game you plan on playing. Yeah, You can do that. I'll be honest, I don't do that very well, Playboy. Because that involves a lot of being social on Discord and chat forums. And I'm not as social as a lot of people out there, even though I chat with you all when I'm hanging out on stream. Being active in a Discord feels like work to me. So it's hard for me to do that. You want to be human. All right, Grimo, we got you. We got you. And I need to get Gilboard as a pilot for his ship that we play later. Right. Okay. Being a WoW vet probably helps a lot. Are you talking about if you want to get into Ascension? Yes, absolutely. You kind of have to have an idea of what abilities already exist. Still getting over how satisfying it is with the star passing over enemy ship and doing damage. Oh, is that what's happening here? I didn't even realize that was happening. So that's doing... He had 5. That did 4 damage. 4 of the 5 shots hit. But it's passing over and doing damage. Okay. That's interesting, RPG. Don't worry, Rand. We don't exist. You were sitting room. I am sitting in a room talking to myself. Okay. Good to know. Let's see here. Mods help with that once you reach a certain number of people. What are you talking about? Mods help with what? Depends on if you're just going to dip into and play Spider-Man through once. There's no point spending time with the community. But if it's an infinitely replayable game, you're doing it a lot, then yeah, you can see getting the community to get yourself known. Yeah. I just got running. Okay, this is a safe fight. Do I care about training? I don't think I really care about training. Yeah, speaking of Spider-Man, games like Spider-Man and Star Wars games get you instantly demonetized on YouTube because all of their music is proprietary Sony or Marvel or something. So yeah, I'm probably gonna speedrun Spider-Man because I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of viewers, and playing a game where I literally am playing just for fun and won't be able to pay rent from getting any ad revenue means I don't have any incentive to spend a lot of time in Spider-Man. So I will enjoy Spider-Man as quickly as I can and finish it as quickly as I can. One reason why indie games and other things are the ways for streamers to actually be sustainable so that you don't get demonetized every game you play. The star projectile of the weapon of the thicket thing is minus 100% accuracy to always miss and pass over, while 4 invisible projectiles have normal accuracy and deal damage. Yeah, okay. The new Twitch string costs bits. What, to make the emote huge, that cost bits? Is that what that was? Holy shnikes. Okay. So you can have a giant emote. You can change the size of an emote if you pay bits. Interesting. I assume you're paying to Twitch the bits for that. Wow, okay. Do you have hacking? No, you have mind control though. I'm going with mind control, hacking, cloaking here. Oh, I have a lot of... Oh, I just realized we have 5 weapon slots, by the way. I didn't even realize that. Do I care about the woodland bomb if I'm not boarding? I guess more than the breach, although this sells for like nothing. So yeah, let's sell the breach. Direct control of mind control crew is interesting. I don't really have the money for any of those augments. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how that works. The emote thing. I probably got an email from Twitch about it, but I get random emotes from Twitch about so many different things that I kind of lose track sometimes. So, if I do this, will that pull the pilot? Yes. Kill him here. Comes up on the Rand activity feed and happens on the stream. You assume Rand gets a short share. What's weird is I don't see it in the Streamlabs dashboard. So I do see it over in the filter. Rams used 40 bits. On-screen celebration. I didn't see the screens. I don't actually see the screen, all the screen stuff sometimes, so. Okay, there's that. So it's probably a new Twitch thing that hasn't been integrated with Streamlabs and everything. Okay, crew dead, nice. So that's cool. Now I understand why Twitch gives your bit balance next to your channel points. It's coming up with new ways for you to use bits. To be honest, you like it, as long as the streamers get their cuts. Just plain bits, so it's the normal revenue. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it came up on... I have so many screens, I can't keep track of all the stuff sometimes. But it looks like that's a bit thing to support the streamer while getting your message featured or something. So yeah, it's pretty cool. That does look pretty cool. Twitch is great at coming up with ways for you to spend your money. Twitch is really good at that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. If I could say one thing about what Twitch is better than YouTube at, it's better at streamer and chatter interaction and ways to do things. Gives streamer tools for chat to interact. It gives chat interesting ways to get the streamer's attention or interact with the stream stuff. I think Twitch does a pretty darn good job of that. A big fire. Wow. Did that come up on... I don't know if that came up on screen, but it came up in chat. That's crazy. That's a big old fire. Man, what happens if you mind control an enemy on an enemy ship, then bomb them with woodland bomb? Yeah, I definitely want to try that. I know, I paid money, now listen to me. Twitch is great at that. It's great at that. For better or for worse. I had some really great YouTube comments this morning, and by great I mean there were some good ones, and then there were some ones that went, oh my god, why do I read these comments? So, you know, that's always fun. It's always fun. Okay, we have stores. 2 Nebulas gets me this in 5. This will be a half power jump. YouTube was late to live content. Twitch was founded around it, so it makes sense it's got a better system for chat and stuff. Yeah, for sure. Okay, we got boarded. Where? In my backup battery. Like, I'll tell you 2 of the best comments I got. One was a guy that literally told me, I like your content, Rand, but what you're doing is not no pause. The guy literally told me that I'm not no-pausing FTL, even though I'm about to get a freaking no-pause streak. His reasoning was, I jump away from fights to consider them, and that's pausing. So, you know, there's one great, amazing comment. I had to respond to tell that person they don't know what no-pause is, so thanks for that comment, but I'm going to dislike it because you don't understand what no-pause means. Secondly, I then proceeded to explain that no pause means you're not pausing during combat. So, you know, sometimes it's fun to answer fun comments like that. Factoid, I think for 6 months in a row. Appreciate that. Okay, running away. I love it when people tell me that what I'm doing is wrong, and let me tell you all the ways that what you're doing is wrong. Hey, Rand, you're doing it wrong. I know, I hate it when I do it wrong. Sorry. Sorry about doing it wrong. You are both YouTuber and Twitch streamer. How does the income from both compare? I think they're about equal, but I'm not exactly sure. And also, it's a little weird to just ask about income. But I think they're about the same. Maybe a little bit more from Twitch. Well, I don't know. I'm terrible at details. So I'm the wrong person to ask about how YouTube versus Twitch income compares. You can actually answer that. Twitch will be more income. That depends. It completely depends on how popular your YouTube page is and how many viewers you get on a Twitch stream. You have to hope these people aren't serious. I mean, maybe that was a troll, but the way it was worded sounded like that person was trying to help. They were being supportive by telling me how my stream was being run wrong. The other comment that was trying to be helpful was somebody was telling me that I'm a noob in WoW and telling me how I'm using my keys wrong, and went on a very, very multi-paragraph explanation on how my keys should be in World of Warcraft to not be a new WoW player. I wanted to respond and say I've been playing World of Warcraft since the open beta in 2004, but then I thought, this person doesn't care. They just want to tell me how to play a video game. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna dislike your comment and move on. So, you know. Have I considered that I might just be wrong and random YouTubers know better? I have considered that. I have definitely considered that. I have considered that. And I have rejected it. Okay, so if I do this, that does not pull the pilot. Can I pull the pilot now? No. Okay. Well. People on the internet love to tell you how you're doing it wrong. Rand literally does not have a pause button. Apparently you need to restart the streak and simply click every dialog box as fast as possible. Something like that. You always wanted to try streaming or posting gameplay videos, but mean comments would really bum you out. Yeah, I have to learn to ignore them or just be like, okay, I don't care about what this person says. Honestly, some of the I'm helping comments are probably good, but the way they're often done in such a condescending manner, like, you must be new, or let me tell you what you're doing wrong, or you're stupid, this is what you should be doing. It's hard to interact on the internet sometimes without being a douchebag, I guess. Twitch versus YouTube income varies wildly based on what kind of content you do. Yes. It's all numbers. It's all numbers. If you have more views on your YouTube videos and they're monetized, you make more money with ad revenue. If you have more concurrent viewers on Twitch, but your YouTube views aren't that high, then you're going to get more money through Twitch. It's numbers. It's just all numbers. It's just all numbers. If you want to know those numbers, Google it, because I couldn't even begin to tell you how many concurrent Twitch viewers equals how many millions of views on YouTube. I have no idea. Google it. I am terrible at detail-oriented stuff like that. You use SEDF. What? I use SEDF keys to move in your MMOs. Well, the person on YouTube is like telling me, you need to change how you turn. You need to unbind R, F, Z, X, and C so you can put abilities on there. Like, basically the fact that I use numbers for my abilities must have made them think that I've never played an MMO before, when it's possible I've played MMOs longer than they've been alive if they were some young kid, since I've been playing since 1999. So I'm like, comments like that, I'm just like, wow. Wow, okay. Did you even watch my video? Because how much I've talked about, wow, this is a really good augment. How much I've talked about how long I've been playing MMOs, and to say I'm new to the genre is just because of the way I use my keybinds. Is a really weird, condescending way of interacting with somebody on the internet. So you don't use my same keybinds. You must have never played a video game before. Let me tell you 2 paragraphs of why you're playing your video game wrong. Cool. All right. The joy of being a streamer on the internet. On a good note, you're trying to grind out your next Elden Ring YouTube video before the DLC Friday. Nice. How one uses binds or the keys determines if a person is a noob on WoW. Yes. Yes, that person's a turkey jerky for sure. Rand, you must be new. You should be doing this. F these guys, yeah. Let's see here. Let's try to get a crew kill here. Apparently it heals my enemies. What? I don't like that. I don't like that the water heals my enemies, but okay. Interesting. He's still going up there. Okay, well, I didn't crew kill him. Make notes to comment on Rand's YouTube as a douchebag just for channel memes. There you go. Rand, some people don't understand that when you make someone despise you, that someone will not want to listen to you even if you're right, or if you annoy someone. Well, it could also be getting any response out of a streamer is often people's goals, like certain trolls that create troll accounts and stuff. So that's why I'm trying to get better at ignore things that annoy me, But if they annoy me, I talk about them. So I'm probably just giving people the attention they will actually want. So yeah, I'm cashing my checks, watching my money pile grow, while I'm also going, God, I hope I can pay rent next month and also pay for the doctor's appointment that I'm going to have, because I don't know if my insurance is going to cover it. But yeah, I'm so rich, everybody. I'm really, really rich. Just look at how rich I am. I'm really rich. Okay, if I'm mind control, will you fight? Does this do ion damage? It does 1 ion damage, okay. I think I can crew kill this with a couple bombs, hopefully. Get one of those gaming mouses with 20 buttons. The problem is I don't think they make those in the ergonomic variety, so my issues with my hands might make that not work super well as well. I actually used to have one of those, and I actually hated that because there are like so many buttons, I could never figure out which one was which. And I hardly ever used them, even though I actually have one. Probably still have it somewhere around my apartment. All my old gear that I have. Spring works on both sides. You can just vent enemies out of the spring room. Ah, okay. You have vents in those rooms. Good to know. Rand, I assure you that my suggestion to upgrade artillery is 100% legit and serious and not a troll. You are using WASD or SEDF. You must be new to computers. You are typing wrong. May I introduce you to the Dvorak keyboard layout. Okay. Always pay rent over medical bills. You can negotiate and defer medical bills. Okay. Cool. One of my friends is left-handed and she uses her left hand for mouse movement. All of us give her a hassle over it. Nice, nice. Alright, do you have hacking, please? Automated reloader. Yes. Oh, I could buy a second one of these. 2 power, 2 damage, 2 shield piercing. I don't think I want a second one. Okay, I don't know if we got a lot of value out of the self-healing. I did see that one of the breaches we got was self-repaired, I think. I don't know if we've taken any damage this run so far, actually, which is, you know, maybe normal on viewership day. Medical bills, laughs in European. Yes, yes. My counter that would be internet speed, laughs in American. Because apparently over in the UK, you have pretty atrocious upload and download speeds. So there's my counterplay. Laughs in my gigabyte up and down internet speed, I guess. Piece of trivia: Clone Bay is there primarily because of woodland bombless boarding. A little risky to have uncontrollable crew otherwise, even with massive damage boosts. Yeah, something. One of the weapons was uncontrollable crew or something, right? If you wanted or needed it, you could get gig up down. Yes. Could you actually? Because my understanding is that a lot of people have a hard time even getting access to that, but that might be just from random. I'm going something here. Random other people like Mike Hopley, I feel like, said he had, or Pieboy or somebody saying they can't even get internet speeds that are faster. Where I am, I had to move to somewhere specific to get it, so it's not even that, you know, impressive that I have it. I literally have to pay. I think the cheapest I could find a place that had access to fiber internet is the place I'm living, and the cheapest I could get here is, you know, I'm paying $1,500 a month for rent, so it's not worth bragging about, honestly. I'm just trying to have a rebuttal versus the medical bill thing. Depends on the country. The Dutch have cheap and amazing internet. In Germany, though, you pay through the nose for tree internet. I don't know what tree internet is. Mystery field. I want to save up for cloaking if possible. Is tree internet slang for slow internet, or did you mistype something there? Go. I meant to hit shields. I'm playing no pause like I should be no pausing or something, but I shouldn't be no pausing. But I always do that when I play viewership day. Tree internet means slow internet. Okay, I've never heard that slang before. Tree internet is when you run a can and a string through the wall of your house and communicate with the tree house in the yard. Okay, so it's a tree house string meme that I have not heard before. Cool, cool. What kind of internet can you get from a tree? I assume slow, like potato. Yeah, I guess it's like potato video, it's tree internet. Okay. I'm old, I can't keep up with all the memes. You know you're old when you can't keep up with the memes on the platform you use. Okay. Very good. What? I ioned that. Apparently this ion doesn't last long enough or something. How the hell did he respawn? I don't know. There's the crew kill. We got it. That is our second free holding, by the way. You get 900 megabyte internet for 65 or 1.6 for around 90 a month. You don't know if that's expensive because you never looked at mega internet because you don't need it. I think I pay between 60 and 70 for 1 gig up, 1 gig down, which is by far the best deal I have ever had the option for in my life. So you were making that up about tree internet. It'd be funny if you were right, though. Shield is pretty unique, hard to tell where the PNG ends. Yeah, I guess if we turn it off, we can kind of see. So the image of it looks really cool, but I think the actual border of it is a circle lined up with the edges of it. I think I noticed that earlier. Have I seen any stores yet? I feel like I might have missed stores. Maybe Rex Sultan has fewer stores or something. Act 2. He was a Zoltan. How do you ion a Zoltan? I owned the clone bay while the Zoltan was being cloned, but it must have been a level 2 clone bay. This guy's got pretty good weapons. Do I want to hack him? I have chosen not to so far because my consumables are not in the greatest of shapes. He's shieldless though. He's not dodgeless, that's for sure. Beautiful. Level 3 cloak. Alright. Let's wait for the cloak. 60 to 70 for 1 gig has become pretty standard as it gets deployed more widely. If you lived in an area where they had it, that's what it costs here. Someday they'll run a fiber to your house someday. Yeah. Honestly, I've been thinking about moving. Because the rent is so freaking high. The internet is an amazing deal, but I'm paying out the ass for rents to a place that has fiber. So I don't know if there's a place in the US I could move that's has fiber internet but doesn't have rent that's, you know, triple the or like I don't know what the average rent is around the US, but it feels really high. You bought a new build, which all now only do full fiber installations. It was one of the reasons why you specifically shop for a new build when you were house shopping. I don't know what that means. You bought a new build. What is a new build? Building? A PC build? What does buying a new build mean? Move to Sweden. 1 gigabyte fiber is USD 40 a month. Yeah, but what's the rent? The real question. What's the rent in USD for a place that has fiber for 40 US dollars? That's the real question. $1,500 for rent isn't that much isn't much worse than you'd find in most flyover states. Well, I don't know what a flyover state is, but I do know that when I lived in Texarkana, Texas, 10 years ago, I was paying $400 for rent. And at the place before where I was living here, I was paying $800 for rent. And now I'm paying $1,500 for rent. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Rent is just getting so ridiculous. I bought a new build house. It was brand new when you bought it. Newly built house. New build house. I've never heard that term before. I feel like I'm hearing a lot of terms I've not heard before. Maybe that's like a British thing. A new build. A new build house. Or maybe just a house term that I'm not familiar with. Here, the parking in your apartment is terrible as well. Yeah. Yes, getting towed from my own apartment was not a good time. But I could pay an extra whole bunch of money a month to have my own reserved parking space. I could do that, though. How many square feet? Oh, gosh. I don't know. That's like asking how much money I make while on Twitch versus YouTube. It's numbers. I don't know. I have a living room, a kitchen, a bedroom, a small hallway, a bathroom, a closet, and a single little tiny room for laundry. You guesstimate on how much that is. I don't know what the square footage is. I have not a freaking clue how much square footage that is. They're in my hacking. Sounds about 900-ish. Okay, sure. That could be right. Places for rent in your area is around 1,200 when it used to be around 900, yeah. In-apartment laundry is killer, though. Many of your earlier apartments were basement laundry you had to pay for, so annoying. Yeah, my last apartment... The two number one things when I moved to this place that I needed was I needed to have a washer and dryer in my apartment, because I didn't have that in my last one, and I had to take my laundry, and it was the worst thing ever. And I had to be able to get fiber internet. Those were my two non-negotiables. And the place that I found that was kind of nice, I don't think it was the cheapest I could have gotten for both of those, but it was the best location at the decentish price, was this place that's now like $1,500 a month for rent. So those were my two must-haves. And honestly, I love this place. I love this place. It's just so... It's by far the most expensive I've ever had to pay for rent. And it's... You know... Rent is too damn high. Being an adult, man. Being an adult sucks. And when you're a single adult, single income, doing streaming as your... one of your main ways of making money, yeah, it doesn't always even out, especially if you're not great at, you know, cooking for yourself and other things that make living cheaper. What do we have? Do we have hacking yet? Oh, I already have hacking. Cloaking. There we go. Cloaking and all the fuel. Automated reloader. I wish there was more fuel at the store, honestly. Fuel is always an issue in this mod. You get so many extra jumps, but they all cost extra fuel. I need to always buy extra fuel from stores. Do I care about a whole beam? No. Okay. It's so pretty. The ship is really pretty. Yeah, RPGNerdos has done an amazing job with this ship design. So, well done again, RPG, for the amazing ship design. It's really well done. I honestly think it might be your prettiest ship yet.
How did you
Look at that cloaking image, too.
What?
That's really pretty. Sell Patreon subscriptions. Yeah. I think I have a Patreon. I actually take that fuel, but I just don't even... There's like... If you do Patreon stuff, you always gotta be like, okay, what are the benefits? And then you gotta like figure out extra stuff you gotta do. Like, you can watch the videos one day earlier, but then you're like punishing the people that don't have it. Like, I don't know, man. Trying to monetize your content on the internet, to me, it's hard to do something that doesn't feel exploitive. Because I feel like so many of the things people do to monetize themselves on the internet, even when you're not talking about, you know, hot tub streaming, feels so scummy or exploitive or something. Yes, NordVPN, Raid Shadow Legends, sponsorships. Gotta do that. What's up, Madman? Need to wax your feet and pretend they're girls for money. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, a weapon hack. F you, pirate hacker. Zelda shields. Get myself an OnlyFans. That's right. That's right. Alright, I'm gonna do that right back at you, sir. Okay. Most ethical way you've seen for video essays is that some release the script as well as a preliminary video. That way the Patreons get something before and can fact check. Okay. Well, sadly, I don't write scripts for my streams. It's all improv. Unless, you know, I've written a script to take me 2 years to complete the Harmon No Pause, and I'm just following it. It's totally a script. Watched this great YouTube short the other day where it's a girl doing a cooking segment called Only Pans, and the whole thing is sex puns. It's very funny. Okay. Folks give Raid Legends a bad rep, but if they pay the bills, then you don't think you could fault someone for just ATRting it out. Oh, starting out. Okay. I don't know. I mean, if you want to do Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships, you know, more power to you. Anytime I see somebody do Raid Shadow Legends, you know what I do? I go, wow, sell out, skip the ad part. Skip right past that. But hey, if it makes some money, you know, who's to say that it's a, you know, bad play or whatever. All right, this weapon is super insane. 1 power for 5 shots. Yeah, I think I'll get another one of those. I think I will. Get all the fuel. Okay. FTL Fantasies. Okay. You skip it too. You don't fault them for it, but you do skip it. Yeah, ads on the internet. The best, right? Alright, I need to put these weapons in the correct place here. Oh, he's already dead. Alright, good. What is perfected DNA bank? I believe it means your crew don't die if homemade goes offline and your crew die. So it's like backup DNA banks. And they also think that it means when your guys get cloned, they don't lose training. I think that's what perfected DNA banks is, if I remember correctly. Shaking my head, of course we all skip the ads, but don't ever say so, unless the advertisers catch on. Yeah. I'm sure they would never realize people would do such a thing. Who would skip the ads? I say as I run ads on my breaks and monetize my YouTube videos. Who would ever do such a thing? Totally not me, ever, no would I ever, never would I ever do such a thing. Well, that's basically a one shot. So, no crew kill there. What's up, Crumpet? How am I feeling about tomorrow? Well, if I say I feel good, I feel like FTL will punish me, so feel ready. I feel ready. I don't know if there's going to be some celebration if things go as planned, like Zach Dog said we should have. So I don't know how to plan out something like that. But I feel ready. I'll say that. I feel ready. Hopefully the hard work that we put in will pay off tomorrow. All the hard work and the grind and the practice. You gotta go do a D&D session to run. Nice, Clazamasi. Enjoy. Enjoy. See you tomorrow. Oh, I mean, doing both ships. Now, if the first ship kills me, I won't do both ships, and I would be very, very sad. But yeah, of course we're doing both ships. We always do 2 ships a day. Why would I change it for the finale? Huh. To stretch it out for more content? Nah, I'm not doing that. You don't have to go 28 for 28. You just have to go 2 for 2. That's right. That's right. I'm sure I'll be super nervous tomorrow. But I will say the ships that we have left, I'm happy about not having to play Fed C or... Neither of the ships are boarding ships tomorrow. Although Crystal A, I might want to consider going boarding ship if we have that option and don't have weapon options because it's a crystal ship and I should consider doing that more often.
Good job, Neo. Good dodges.
No deal. You delay it for the content, of course, obviously. Yeah, I'm trying to not be that sellout person, you know, the whole Raid Shadow Legends talk and all that. I'm trying not to be the sellout person who's like, all right, I'll do 1 run and then we're going to talk for 2 hours so I can pad the time with all my viewers. And then we'll do another one on Thursday so that everyone will come back because you don't want to miss it. You got to use that go full on FOMO. Fear of missing out. MMOs do it to such great effect. Why don't I just do that? You don't want to miss it, chat. Oh my gosh. What's up, Tesseract? It's a pretty cloak for the ship. Whose ship is this? Give you 1 guess. I'll give you 1 guess. Don't hack my weapons. Okay. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, come on, man.
I failed that. Okay, I did that. We're good. It's that RPG guy. It is that RPG guy. You always miss a second run. Only time you have been bumped out by my getaway from computers when work is done. What? I don't understand what that means. Sorry. I've already failed to not be a sellout. Oh, what did I do? Because I have ads on my stream? Probably that. You'll smash your hype train record too. If you smash 28, it'll be a double good day for your streak and a big payday. I hope so, because rent, you know. I need that. That's the reason I'm playing FTL. I gotta pay my rent, you know. Alright, I can't get 3 jumps if I go here, sadly. This ship is vaguely or slightly inspired by Terraria. It's called the Jungle Ship. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. It's Jungle Book Ship. Jungle Book Ship. Do I go for a heal bay hack for the crew kill? I think I am gonna go for that actually. Go. I sold my soul to the devil that is FTL. Oh, I sold out to FTL. Wow, what a terrible idea by me. Why would I do such a thing? Yeah, this ship's a nod to Terraria. I've ever played Terraria? I have, yes. Not a ton. But my friend Tim, who plays like all the games, has gotten me into playing that once long time ago in a galaxy far away. It's been years since I played Terraria. You went to the shop without saying anything. What did I miss, Kappa? That we're all sellouts here. We are all sellouts here. We all float down here and we're all sellouts here, Pie Boy. RPG basically wanted the ship to convey nature's power in multiple aspects. Its strength, its wilderness, its capability to nurture. And Grima is ready to evolve. Alright. Board, I think Clone Bay protects us. Yes. Yes. Okay, good. Okay. Grima, what are we going to have you be? Security officers are immune to walking through the brambles and taking damage. I'm going to just get another security officer. Train on engines, sure. Although, were you fully trained? No, this is not. And Grima has finally become useful. Look at this. We have a bunch of clones on our ship. Clone ship over here. Terraria is an amazing game. It is. It is an amazing game. Highly recommend it. I just don't love side-scrolling action games that much, but it's a great game. Pirate or NG. Do I care about stores? To buy fuel, I kind of do, and I do have a breach missile to sell. Okay. You just finished playing Homeworld Remastered. Have I played it? Homeworld. What kind of game is Homeworld? I don't think I've played any of the Homeworld games. Is that an old RTS-style game? What FTL is really missing is a live service. Imagine if we could get some booster packs, limited time events, special skins for crew, all for the low, low price of $15.99 per season. Oh my god. You're describing all of the worst parts of gaming right there. Right. Buy all the fuel. I already have a better version of this. We're not boarding. I probably just want this as my final weapon system here, right? We can do some crew killing with the Woodland Bomb and the Curse of the Bramble. Yeah, we just get all this online and we're good. I lost scoops. Oh, that event Clone Bay didn't protect me? Who was Scoops? Was that the NG that was in my engines and I wondered where he went? Oh, okay. No wonder I never do that. What? No wonder I always do scrap some of the debris instead of search or whatever. Homeworld 3 came out 1 or 2 months ago. Homeworld is awesome. It's a space fleet sim RTS. Okay. You're being unfair. All right. Well, my bad, Scoops. Sorry about that, bro. I've seen that none of those are stores. Wow, how do I do all these jumps here? Guess I won't skip anything here. Your own Clone Bay was unpowered. Insanity Kittens, that's not how Clone Bay works. Clone Bay does not have to be powered for events that Clone Bay protects you from. Dilapidated and disused D&D, do not disturb. Okay, well, I should just do what I... Sometimes I think, okay, people say I make the wrong, like, event decisions sometimes because I don't memorize them all correctly. That one's one where I always do scrap some of the debris. And I chose to not do that because I thought Columbia protected me, and I shouldn't have done that, so... At the last store, Scoops had to use the restroom, and I home-aloned him. Home-aloned him. I don't think I've ever heard that used as a verb before. Nice. Okay, free stuff. Rand, what are you saving your scrap for? I don't know. Shields, let's go. Rand is paid to press buttons, not to read events. That's right. We're just pirates. Yeah, when the beam hits the shields, you can, or you can kind of see that's the shape of the shield, even though it looks like it's this teardrop shape. That's how it's one of those misleading things, but. All right. Okay. Chat's gonna be crazy tomorrow. Yeah, I have a feeling tomorrow's gonna be a long day. Just as I try to keep up with chat. It's gonna be hopefully crazy, which is good. Also, I'm probably gonna have a lot of people upset that they're not gonna have a name on the final ship when I have like 4 reserved names from YouTube over the last year. And everybody on Twitch instantly trying to get every name for any new crew that happens on the last 2 ships tomorrow. Rand is paid. Yes, I'm a paid actor. Alright, do this. Actor upgrade. Drone optimizer is what we get from this modded version of it. The shield just wants to be confusing, totally. Run another scan. I don't really need another NG, even though I did get rid of scoops earlier. I mean, that was totally on purpose. Today is the calm before the storm, that's right. You got to be the slug helmsman on Fed C, that's good enough for you. Nice, Tesseract, nice. Alright, let's see here. I'm purposely not hacking to save drone parts. I'm running out of fuel again. So I'm trying to...
Doge? No, you need to be a good Doge. You need to stop being a bad Doge.
I'm trying to min-max my jumps, but it's really fuel intensive to do that. So, Real Rugby, you want to be a captain on this ship? Hee hee. Okay, sure. I don't think I have the captain renamed. You got it. Gotta pay the cookies. Where are you? Real Rock. No matter how much you say to chat, to wait until YouTube folks are done. Yeah. It's alright, it's alright. I can buy fuel here. Weird thing, you just noticed in your run tracker, you've been tracking for 200 runs now, you haven't random Zoltan B a single time. Wow, that's pretty crazy. So this is movement speed of drones. It's faster or slower? Onboard battle drones deal more damage, repairs are faster. Alright, well, I can't even get any more fuel because they're not selling any fuel. Rockaby BB. Alright, do you know how to pay the cookies, Real Rock B? You're supposed to pay cookies for crew. Not that big of a deal, but do you know how to pay cookies? You should have many, many cookies, I'm sure. There it is. Gilboard's got the payment. Thank you, Gilboard. Oh my gosh, Shogi just gifted something. What is this? What is the gift? Hold on a second. Let me check what Shogi just gifted. Shogi just gifted Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. Oh my gosh, Shogi. Oh my gosh. Thank you, my friend. You are ridiculous and generous, sir. You are ridiculous and generous. And amazing and a great friend, sir. Shogi is too powerful. He really is. Oh my gosh. Shogi is probably one of the most generous people I know. Thank you, sir. I was planning on going back to WoW after Spider-Man since I can't, you know, have ad revenue on Spider-Man, but now I might just have to go to Shadow of the Erd Tree next. We'll see, we'll see how long it takes me to get through Spider-Man, I guess. Shogi the All-Star. Shogi is literally Santa Claus. Shogi is literally Santa Claus. Alright, enter, buy all the fuel. We have free repairs, so I don't think I'm going to spend scrap on repairs. How much health do I have? 11? I don't know if we've actually seen this Vitalin Spring proc yet. So I want to see that in action. So that's why I'm purposely not repairing here. I feel like I would enjoy doing a Dwarf Fortress series. I've looked at Dwarf Fortress and the graphics for the game turned me off a little bit. Now, I don't care about graphics. I'm playing FTL after all. But I care a little bit about graphics. And that game is really old. And I feel like I've played a lot of games that do what Dwarf Fortress does potentially better than Dwarf Fortress does because it's an older game, but I've never actually played it. So maybe maybe Dwarf Fortress is better than all the auction not includeds and Factorios and stuff that I've played. I don't know. Everyone deserves a shogi in their lives, or to be the shogi in somebody's life. That's true, that's true. It's a Sector 7, no, Sector 6, so I do need all that fuel. First, you'll have to stop dodging into hits, as Miles didn't look too hot last time. I don't know what that means. FromSoft released a fun little fact about Elden Ring. Apparently only 38% of the player base has beaten the bosses needed to access the DLC. Interesting. Oh my gosh, another one of these 1 power 5-shot weapons. Okay. I kind of think I want to get rid of this Curse of the Bramble and just go all these thickets. I don't know if I'm actually going to get crew killing going on much here, but okay, all 1 power weapons. Love it. I think we've gotten some free heals from this Allison thing, proccing this bot proccing that's representing the regrowth of nature or something like that. Maybe there's a streak celebration. You should have a cam girl wish list on Amazon. We can all be Santa Claus. Cam girl wish list. I mean, if the celebration is everybody buying me stuff, it feels a little sellout-ish. I feel like it should be me celebrating with chat, not going, okay, chat, we win. Now give me more free stuff. It feels so... God. Yay, a celebration of me winning and all of your support. You all pay me. It just, I mean, it probably will happen because that's kind of how Twitch works, but like, it feels so scummy to ask for stuff like that. All right, here's my wish list. Give me all this stuff because I played well. It feels so scummy. Of course, good sir, Shogi says, the world of the Tarnished needs their Elden Ring, Randall, and Leaf Blower. Why do I have to be a Leaf Blower, though? Before planning what you'll do after Spider Team, you'll have to doge. Okay. Blasting holes in the enemy ship counts as a crew kill. Alright. Asteroid Field, okay. I mean, I have everything I need for the boss. Got a bunch of value points, I guess. All the value points. All of them. Do I plan on celebrating afterwards? I mean, ZachDog asked that. I don't know what I would do. How do you celebrate a 2-year-long challenge you've been working on for a long time? How do you celebrate it? Chat, tell me, because I don't know. I'm just a guy who plays video games. How do you celebrate something like that? Ask for Twitch to give me stuff? That doesn't feel like celebration. That feels like a extortion or something. I don't know. You need to. You don't need to ask. You just need to smile, look at the camera, tear up, and say thank you. Celebrate biting cookies. There will at least be 1 or 2 cookies eaten. That's for sure. Hot tub stream. Okay. Blind drunk with your viewers while we all play that drawing game together. What's that drawing game? Yeah, I guess we could do like some more interactive thing with viewers that I'd never do. Like one of those Pictionary type games or something. Scriblio, or whatever. Yeah, that might be something to do. Okay, you got missiles. I do this. That could be one way to celebrate. Just do something completely unrelated that chat can all interact with and be a part of. That could be fun. Scribble.io, that's what it is. Yes. Scriblio. Scribble.io. Okay, remind me tomorrow. We might do something like that. As celebration if we don't, you know, like fail. Oops, that was the wrong thing. 5. That actually works in hyperspace. Celebrating wonderful oatmeal raisin cookies. Wrong type of cookies. How about a roundtable post-game talk with some of the more prominent players, viewers like Crow on stream? Now that's a cool idea too, Bacon Buyer. Like, get on Discord with like Mike Copley, Sleeping Dragon, Pro, Farb, like all the people who have streaked or the experienced people, and have a just discussion about FTL shenanigans. That's a cool idea. Do I chat off stream on Discord or something? In reference to Ascension WoW. We usually use Shogi's Discord when we play Ascension WoW Cantonon, so you can get Shogi to send you an invite to that if you're interested in joining us. That's probably the best way to do it, because I'm terrible at hanging out on Discord off stream. That's like one of the things I'm worst at, is interacting off stream. Do I want this medium laser too? It's basically a heavy laser too. Kind of like my build, honestly. Although I could replace the medium laser 1 with the medium laser 2. Yeah, that's probably just straight upgrade. Maybe it helps me crew kill a little bit better. Do that. Something like that. A best of clip show. Yeah, I'd have to prepare that. Cool idea. I'd have to prepare something like that. Or maybe I could go back and watch clips or something. Do you get a hooded robe when you complete the streak? You should. What's a hooded robe? I have a hooded robe that's like, you know, I made a God, I can't talk. Jedi costume years and years ago, and it's like the same costume I always would wear every Halloween. So I have a robe. I don't know if that's a reference to something. Like I become a Jedi or something. Tickets are the new flak at this point. They are just a better flak, basically. So I'm a fan. Could jump all the way here for 3 fuel. Paibo's got the invite. Thank you. There's the Shogi Discord invite. Alright, Uncharted. Such choices, much wow. Can't go wrong with horny thickets. Giggity giggity goo. Alright, all the jumps. The coveted green jacket. This isn't golf though, that's right. But sure, I guess. I could wear a robe and say this is my reward for completing the challenge. I don't know. Okay, nice. Got pretty much everything offline. That's scary. Good. Spill magic helmet. Spill a magic helmet. Spill a magic helmet. Highlight reel of the cycle. Yeah, if I complete the cycle, I might need to hire somebody to do that, because that's a lot of footage to go through, and I'd need to pay somebody to do something like that. 28 videos that average between 2 and 3.5 hours. How many hours of footage is that? 28 times 2 is what, 56? 56 hours at least of footage to go through. Anybody want to volunteer? Yeah, there's a reason I don't edit my videos on YouTube. Just think of that. Think of how long it would take to edit that. Go through it, find the highlights. Oh my god, that would be so much work. And I probably am going to need to do that. I do plan on making a new playlist that's going to be successful streak. So the videos are all in, you know, they already are all in the Harmonopod streak, but like a successful separate thing. But going through and like highlighting all those videos, oh my god. That would be so much work. We need Chewbacca for the medal ceremony. Someone to awkwardly stand there and not get a medal. Poor Chewbacca. Poor Chewbacca. He deserves a medal. That's racist against Wookiees. So racist against Wookiees. Yeah, we're on the Area 52 server. Correct, Cantonon. Area 52 server. That's right. You're in shields. Okay, vent them. Yay, human venting. Except you forgot to bring snacks. It's 3 days of footage. Yeah. People on YouTube love to give me suggestions on how to make my YouTube videos more popular, and usually it's just edit them. Just edit them, Rand. You should just edit your videos. Yeah, it's a great suggestion. It's a great suggestion. Here, I'm gonna... next person who tells me I should just edit my videos, I'm gonna send them a playlist that's 200 videos long with 1,500 hours of footage and go, great suggestion, here you go, just edit them. I'll pay you when you're done. That's what I want to do, so that people who give me that suggestion maybe get an idea of what kind of time commitment that would be. There's a reason why I think the #1 most underrated skill of YouTube content creators is editing. And that is the #1 most underrated skill of YouTube content creators, editing. People do not understand. They just... If you've never made a YouTube video, you have no idea what you're saying when you tell to somebody, just edit your videos. You just show how utterly clueless you are about content creation. Is there a donate button for Twitch? On Twitch, if you go down below, there is a donate button. That button is not actually through Twitch. It takes you to another website to donate outside of Twitch. The way you donate on Twitch is you subscribe or, you know, cheer with bits. If you brought some cookies or pizza aboard with me, would you not vent me? I would vent you, but we'd have a pizza party first. So it's totally better. It is a pre-venting pizza party. It's how I thank all of my human voters. Could you pay an editor a percentage of the ad revenue? Probably. I have no idea how I would do that, Gunther. If you're interested, contact me. If you're interested, contact me. I have no idea how that works. I would need to do some research, and maybe you could help me do the research. There's probably a way to split ad revenue with an editor on YouTube. There probably is a way to do that. I've never had anybody volunteer to do that or suggest that they would help me do that if we could split ad revenue, and I would definitely be interested if somebody wanted to reach out to me and help figure out how that would work. It would take work and research on how to make something like that happen, because I've never had anybody do that. Kasalian has done a little editing for me before, but he's never been like cared about the ad revenue or put a lot of work into it, because it's usually a very small amount of work that we do just to, you know, edit some small thing out or something. So just edit. I know, right? Yeah, you have to be a big streamer who makes a lot of money from your videos. It's like one of those chicken or the egg things. You need a lot of money to pay an editor, but you need your videos to get a lot of views to make enough money to pay the editor. So you kind of have to start somewhere. So it's like that. If I could get a small loan of $1 million to pay an editor, then I could probably start making more on edited videos. And I do want to do that. I've had one person way back when edit like 1 or 2 videos to be like a highlights of a run, like to turn a 2-hour run into a 30-minute run. And after doing 2 videos, and I paid him like not a lot of money, but a little bit of money to do that, he's like, yeah, I don't have the time to do this. It's like, yeah, no, you don't. Nobody does. Unless you do a full-time job of it.
These fucking dodges.
So I did have one person do it once, and then they're like, yeah, I don't have enough time to do this regularly. It's like, yeah, that's the reason why I don't hire an editor. It's a ridiculous amount of time. It is literally a full-time job to edit YouTube videos. Joke's on you, I poisoned the pizza you brought. Wow, how rude. You make long-form video memes, and a 90-second long GIF takes you anywhere from 4 to 15 hours between writing and compositing everything, yeah. Bad enough editing an entire movie for the sake of parody, let alone dozens of hours of FTL content. Used to edit things on that scale. There's some tricks you can use to quickly filter through a lot of video for highlights, but even at its fastest, anything over 10+ hours is a huge slog. Yeah. Yeah. How to become multimillionaire. Step 1 is starting with $1 million. That's right. That's right. Small loan of $1 million makes everything so much easier. Don't know why I don't do that. I should work on that. And honestly, with how many viewers my 2 to 3 hour videos get, I have a feeling if I edited them down to 15-minute to 30-minute highlights, they get a lot of views. Oh my god, just thinking about the amount of time it would take to do that for every video. I might have to make a project of doing that highlight editing for just the successful streak videos, but even thinking about that makes me tired. Like, just thinking about the amount of hours it would take to go through each 2 to 3 hour video, find the highlights, clip them down, render the videos. Oh my god. That's like, you all, if you've never edited a YouTube video, you don't understand the slog that is. You just don't understand. It's, I can't even imagine how many hours that would take me to put all that together. And that's with me trying to be as efficient as possible. It's just, oh my god. Like, it's making me shiver thinking about the amount of work that would take. It's just insane the amount of work that would take. And I'm probably going to have to bite the bullet and work on that at some point. I'm probably going to have to skip some stream days to spend time on that if I want to get it in any kind of timely fashion done. Try doing it for one video and see how it goes. Factoid, I don't have to try it to see how it goes. I know how much time it takes. Because anytime my internet goes out and comes back up, I do the simplest of editing, and it takes me 10 to 15 minutes for the editing. Well, 10 to 15 minutes for the download, 10 to 15 minutes for the editing, 30 to 45 minutes for the rendering, and then 30 minutes to an hour for the uploading to YouTube. You count how much, yeah, that's like 2 hours for a video where it takes me maybe 10 to 15 minutes to edit. Now, think about how much time that would take if I actually have to spend hours, actual time going through the footage, choosing what I want to keep, editing it all down, making it all seamlessly come together. You do the math of how much work that takes. It's a lot of work. And you might just think, man, you're just complaining. And I am. But again, if you've never done video editing, you are not allowed to judge me not wanting to put the time in. It is ridiculous. You are not allowed to judge and just say, oh, you're lazy. You have to do editing yourself before you're allowed to make any sorts of judgment on what is considered worthwhile work. What I might do is do one video like you suggest and then upload it and see what kind of views I get to see if it's worth the damn time. That might end up being what I do, is upload one, see what the viewership looks like, because it's gonna be more, is it worth the monetary return on investment of time investment if I actually want to put the time into it. You've done a lot of creative project videos. Editing is too much damn work and there's no way around it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I need to heal you guys. I think that room is a healy room. Angry Tom did a couple of custom ship FTL runs, 20 to 40 minute videos. He has an editor, and how does he make his FTL runs short? He loses them. You thought editing YouTube videos like using flex tape. You just slap it on the problem, it's instantly fixed. Yeah. That's the comment you say when you've just gotten old. Just thinking about it makes me tired. Yes. Well, I'm also old too, so yes. That's the other problem. Too old. Too old. Spend my time on editing YouTube videos. You're allowed to judge. You're a viewer online, so totally. You actually like it better when you keep everything in because then you can listen to it in the background like a podcast. It's a ton of work and it would take forever. Yeah, what I'll probably do is like edit one, time it, and do it like a time clock thing. Like say, okay, this is the amount of time it took me. How many views do I get in a week from me editing a hard mode no pause successful streak? Like the first video of the successful streak, edit it down to 15 to 30 minutes. It'll probably take me 2 to 3 hours. Upload it to YouTube, and in a week, see how many views it gets. That's probably what a lot of people who get into YouTube content creation do, is they actually approach it like an actual job where they're like, time it. How much time does this take? And then C, is the investment worth the work that I put in? I know at least one YouTuber who I watch who talks about, yeah, this isn't worth the time it would take to edit to upload to YouTube, so I just won't do it. There's at least one content creator I watch who does that. So, if I want to be a real YouTuber, that's what I need to start doing, and I need to think about that very hard. And it might be worth hiring an editor if the interest is enough from the shorter form videos. Thing is, even if you edit one, will it be a good enough test? Because on YouTube, you're known as a non-editor, so it might even be that an edited video falls flat or some shit. With how many people have asked me to edit my videos, I watch FTL, I have a feeling if I clickbait the title, I finally edited a YouTube video. Successful streak, you know, clickbait it like a real YouTuber would do, have a, you know, my face going over a ship blowing up. Do the whole 9 yards of editing a YouTube video. I have a feeling the viewership might actually be pretty good. Go the whole 9 yards, clickbait title, giant words. This one trick will win you a hard mode no pause win with my face going, you know, just all in YouTube clickbait. It honestly might do pretty well. That's my guess. You'd watch Rand the clickbait sellout? Yeah. Go all in on YouTube clickbait sellout. With how many comments I've had talking about if you edited your videos, you would get so many more views. It might actually be pretty successful. So it's worth a try. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and the cycle being completed is probably the put me over the top success that would clickbait me, or that would convince me to give it a try and see what it would be worth. So, and even if I do that, that's not to say if I start editing videos, I wouldn't keep uploading the long form titles. The long form YouTube videos. That's what I've done for a long time. I've streamlined that process so quickly that it takes me 10 to 20 minutes after stream to do that. So the whole long form thing, I'm never changing. It's just so easy and convenient that I'm never going to stop doing that. But putting in the extra time to do shorter highlight videos of the runs, that's the thing I need to commit some time to and to see if it's worth. Looks like the going rate around Dallas for an editor is between $300 to $500 a day, or a professional for $75 to $150 an hour. Not sure how many videos you would need to pay that off. Jesus. I don't make nearly any of that, just content creating. I would be paying more to an editor more than I make for streaming. So that's the reason I'm not probably ever going to do that. Unless I start making way more from actually streaming. Because that is way more than I make from streaming. God, that's insane. That is insane. That's about what I make on a good singing gig. Those prices you just quoted, that's about what I make on a good singing gig. Which is why I still sing and don't just stream. Because I make far more for my singing per gig than I do for streaming per stream. So, that's crazy. Sometimes people think that's what they want, but it turns out they'd rather have that time spent on streamed runs than you editing fewer runs. Well, yeah, that's the thing. That's why I need to try it once and see if it's successful. See if it's worth the time and investment. Because I'm probably never going to pay a person to do that, because that's just an insane amount of money to pay somebody. It's not insane that people charge that. It's insane that for how much I make for streaming, that I have to pay probably double, triple, or quadruple what I make per hour to somebody to edit my videos. That's just a ridiculous amount of money compared to what I actually make from streaming. So, do what you like. Stream FTL or edit streamed FTL. What do I like? Well, I've said this many times. I don't play FTL because I like FTL. I play FTL because it's challenging, because you all watch it, because it's my successful stream game. So I need to do what's successful, which might be editing FTL videos. The only edited FTL video that I've actually spent time editing is my Beginner's Guide to FTL. Which I might need to use that as my judge, but again, people who watch my videos probably don't care too much about this weapon system. About a beginner's guide from me, honestly. There are way more better ones out there probably than mine. Edited videos of funny, goofy things I say while doing the run are probably what people would be more interested in. And just edit out the parts that aren't, you know, difficult micro situations. Me making stupid impressions or jokes or whatever I do. So, what software do I use for editing? It's called... one second. Crap. It's on my desktop, and my desktop is covered by my break screen, so I can't tell you. It's not Reaper. I think I use Reaper for audio editing. I have to tell you at the break. If you ask again at the break, I'll tell you. Because I'd have to Alt-Tab and do a bunch of stuff to look at my desktop, and I can't look at it right there. All right, we have one hole. No, we don't have one hole intersector. Look into better tools to make it faster. Honestly, what I'm using now is faster than stuff I used in the past. So, yes, all good suggestions. I have zero training in video editing, so getting better tools probably doesn't help if I don't have any training. So, I need to clickbait sell out more. Yeah, probably. Honestly, I probably do need to do that. To be a truly successful streamer that's not worried about rent all the time, I probably do need to clickbait sell out more, honestly. You have no idea how much is needed. You had no idea how much you needed a clickbait thumbnail of Rand pogging until now. Whoops, that was not enough time that I didn't get the max reward out of. Oh well, I guess my 294 scrap that I'm banking we'll just have to do. What can I do here? We can get 5 engines if I get to the boss before I can get level 4 cloaking, all the other stuff. You know what? I kind of now am looking forward to clickbaiting a title just so I can go so stupidly over the top that it's a meme, but is still doing what I'm making fun of. Just like the most ridiculous expression I can make with explosions everywhere on the screen. Like, I'm gonna go so over the top with clickbait meme title. It's gonna be amazing. You had zero training for video editing when you started self-titled line with DaVinci Resolve. That's exactly what I use. I use DaVinci Resolve. And I actually have used some videos on YouTube on how to edit with DaVinci Resolve, so that is actually exactly what I use. So, sounds like I have probably the best tool. That's free. I think that one was free. Do I care about this? Do I care about anything at the store? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna get 5th shield from the base. The scrap definitely is usual hard mode scrap. Definitely usual. Kazakh in the first sector using this one trick. This one simple trick can get you 28 wins in a row on FTL while playing hard mode without pausing during battle. Long clickbait title, but you know, something like that. This one simple trick. It's totally gonna be the clickbait title. It's totally gonna be something stupid like that. The one trick, get good, it says at the beginning of the video. Just get good. Just don't die. That's the trick. Just don't die. Just don't die, forehead. Resolve's great editor. Check out Casey Ferris on YouTube. He has great tutorials. Okay. Cool. You just titled the video something like, I finally took your advice and edited a video. Okay. That's it. You should do it. Yeah. Entire video is just you ripping into people who say you should edit your videos. He edited a video. You won't believe what happened next. Rand editing a video? Question mark? You won't believe one simple trick. All right, yeah. You all help me figure out the best clickbait title. It's great.